tarmac, grass, gravel, insane jumps, and blind crests. We are in Ljungby for Supercupen round 5 to determine a winner in our quest to determine a champion. Thomas Paulsen came here with a huge championship lead, and despite a tricky start with a few minor offs, he was in second place going into the third stage. But then this happened. An off of just 200 meters, costing 15 seconds, and he starts in 5th. And that's a good opportunity to shoot up the leaderboard. Robin Liljegren was fast, despite a few mistakes. He and Michael Gelling slowed down on the last stage and then sits 6th. And a good opportunity to catch up with top 3. Andreas Hultström, quick out of the blocks on stage 1, but this happened on stage 2. Determined not to lose too much time, he pushed crazy in stage 3 and ends today 3rd. Philip Lund was pushing hard from the start, ends today in 2nd. Eetu Mariamäki was kicked quick out of the blocks immediately, but failing to do tactics on 3rd stage, is first on the road for tomorrow. Tommy Mäkinen had to do a good result here and was in the blocks as well, but this crash on stage 3 put an end to his rally and the championship hopes. So this is how the leaderboard looks after day 1. Nice and shiny on day 2, and Eetu Mariamäki was determined to keep his lead overnight. But first corner on the first stage, this happened. Lucky moment, but it was going to turn much worse on stage number 5. Misjudging a corner and rolled out of the rally. Ari-Pekka Lathala had a steady, decent day, and still in 3rd position going into the live power stage. Andreas Hultström tried every trick in the book to keep up with the pace of the top drivers, but a few minor mistakes left him into 2nd. Thomas Paulsen was determined to climb the leaderboard. Not a good time on stage number 4. He was determined and tried a little bit too hard on stage 5. An amazing crash from Thomas Paulsen, but luckily both were unharmed. Robin Liljegren drove his own rally, started 6th on the road, and climbed into the lead before the live power stage, but it almost ended for him and recorder Michael Gelling on the finish on stage 5. Lucky moment, but he has the lead going into the power stage. And you join us live from stage 6, the last stage of the South Swedish Rally, the power stage. And joining me in the commentator booth yet again is Fredrik Christensen from Denmark. Good evening, Fredrik.
Good evening, Gilling.
It's been a good event so far.
No.
It's been a lot of tactics and a lot of crashes today, as you could see. But we still have a fight for 2nd place and the bonus points, of course. And who do you think will take this? We have 4 drivers only, so it's going to be tough.
I really have no idea. My money goes on the Finnish guy.
Ari-Pekka Latalo.
Exactly.
I bet my money on Hultström or Liljegren. Liljegren is leading by, I'm just gonna double check now, by 19.7. So the fight for the win is gone. But I think Hultström will just go flat out here and try to grab those 5 extra points. And Liljegren will probably go a little bit steadier to win the event. I'm gonna show you how it looks before the power stage. There it is on your screen now. Robin Liljegren ahead of Andreas Hultström and Ari-Pekka Latalo. Just 0.6 of a second between these lads. So if anyone makes a mistake up in front, they are ready to pounce below. Emil Nair is a bit further down. He's 56 seconds behind. So he should not get up on the podium in case anyone in front makes a huge mistake. So, yeah, Thomas Paulsen, as you could see, made a pretty big crash. What do you think that's the cause of that, Frederick?
I had to drive, so I needed to get off his co-driver. So sadly, he had no co-driver and ended up crashing off.
Well, it's good for the championship because if Liljegren wins, it's only 15 points between them. So
it is definitely much more exciting by now.
But as you could see, on Friday Tommi Mäkinen crashed, and today Eetu Marjamäki crashed. So it's been a lot of crashes. I don't know why there is so many crashes just this event, but perhaps the stages were a bit more tricky.
Yeah, exactly. They were very tricky today.
We have the zero car. Sorry, zero car is on its way to line up to the start. So we have nothing else to say but that. We're gonna compare the split times, and the organizers has made that one car finishes and then the next one will start. So we will follow the drivers through the whole event. Sorry, this whole stage. And he is lined up now, waiting to get confirmed that the stage is okay to drive flat out. The weather looks great too.
Definitely, it's not very cloudy today,
and
only a few clouds.
There. He is going.
Yeah, the weather is very nice today. No clouds, a little bit of wind.
We're starting off with Jellin's corner here.
Lovely
there
corner.
Was the place where Thomas also crashed on Friday.
Lovely corner.
Yeah.
Takes a lot of skills.
And this is my favorite part, actually. The huge jump. He takes there and he's there. Good landing. And then down to a hairpin right. Here you can make almost much time, don't you think, Frederick?
Definitely. It's a very hard turn on the RB4. It has a very high turn radius.
And remember, a turbo too, so you have to have the turbo pressure on maximum.
Yes.
Before you turn.
That is a very big job to keep it on and staying the car straight.
Corner where Mäkinen crashed on Friday as well. Let's see if anyone else is that fast left-hander. And then we are turning back. Spin. We are turning back here then and going to the jump before we have a hairpin right and finish. Short stage, 3.6 kilometers, so you cannot afford to do any mistake here.
Short but sweet.
Yeah.
Times and places are won and lost in this heat.
Sound right now on the zero there. It came. I have a big lag with my sound, but that's the zero car then done. And we should have the first driver in. That's Ari-Pekka Latalo from Finland in 3rd position overall. And he is on his way just shortly.
I see Ari Pekkanen is a keyboard driver.
He is.
And that is one of the things I like about him. He is very confident with his keyboard, and he is, I know, typical Finnish. He can drive with a stick and a stone.
Sure can.
Very nice drive.
He's enjoying himself, going a bit wide there. Let's see the first split now then. 24.5 is our first split time. Over the jump.
Let's see how he takes the hairpin.
Nice and steady. Oh, not so good.
A little fail by him there.
Time.
He's definitely not the only one who's going to make an incident like that.
5 he gets in the second split time.
This is a very hard corner as well. You got very much understeer on this grass, so you just keep on going if you don't break enough.
He took it quite steady there and is on his way to the third split, and he gets 112.6.
Very nice.
Is his next split. And there we have some
safely over the crest.
Our sound technicians got it working.
Fantastic.
Without lag, great.
Fantastic.
And what will his time be now? First time on the power stage, and he's powering the RB4 to 131.4. And he is leading.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Good driving.
Our next car then is Andreas Hultström, who has 0.6 of a second behind Pekka. He should make that if he is fast here.
Hultström is on a mouse and a keyboard, I see. Also, very hard job.
Now we're gonna compare the splits. Pekka had 24.1 on the first split time. 24.1. No, sorry, 24.5. Quite wide there as well. Let's see, split one, 24.5 on Ari. 24.2, he's quicker by 0.3, and then we have to remember that Ari had to reverse in the hairpin as well. He is pushing really hard, he's definitely going for the win.
A little too hard maybe. A little too hard
Robin
maybe,
is
yeah.
not going to be flat out on this stage, she's just going to try 42.6. So he's 0.1 of a second behind Pekka now. With his reversing. Or am I having a false split? It's possible that I have. Oh.
42.6 is what I got. Oh!
Oh, very lucky there.
And he's on.
Very lucky, very lucky. Is that the point where he lost his second place, perhaps? Let's see the split. Pekka, 112.6.
Rear right is completely damaged now.
He's still
Rear
ahead
right
of
suspension.
and he's taking that one flat. That's not going too well.
Oi!
He rolled it. Boy, that suspension is so busted. He's gonna lose the second place as well. Ah, disaster for Hultström. 132.4. He loses the second place. Ay. Well, then Robin Liljegren should have a pretty solid drive to the finish, don't you think?
Definitely. He has proven himself worth to get a proper position in this event race.
He's on his way. And he had 20 seconds over Hultström before the stage, so he should not. Let's see the split time then. 24.9. Nah, he's not going flat out. I think he's driving conservatively. Sorry for my bad English there. His co-driver for the weekend is Michael Gellin, his teammate in M Sport. So this pair.
Bad time to say that, came out a little bit too wide in that corner.
3.2. That's 1 second behind Hultström, almost 0.6 of a second anyway. Nice and steady through there.
Hard braking there, very nice driving.
See the next split. 109.2. Yeah. He should beat Deku's time. Sorry, Pekka Latala. Deku is his. Now we heard in the pace notes as well. Can you hear them, Fredrik? Let's see when they cross the
He's on high.
There. And Gellin is
fantastic.
laughing. Yeah, they're happy boys.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Happy guys.
Congratulations to Robin Liljegren, who wins the event and is leading our power stage. Then we have the last car standing, waiting, and he's going. Emil Lär from Gyros, who is establishing themselves pretty good in LiveForSpeed, Rallycross and rallying.
Definitely. Very strong team. Emil Lär is Definitely one of my favorites
He's
from
learning
Team
very
Heroes.
quickly, and he's on his way to 4th.
Yes.
Let's see the first split. He's going for the power state, 24.9. He is his same time as Liljegren, on the first split. I hope he can challenge Liljegren. That would be quite awesome. And coming. Yeah.
Nicely taken there.
43.5. He's 0.3 of a second behind Liljegren. 0.3 of a second behind. He's gonna have to give it pretty much everything here because Liljegren was so neat and tidy here. Oh yeah. It's scary corner, that one. Really scary.
Oh.
Liljegren had 109.2. Let's see. 109.7. He's half a second behind. He's gonna have to give it all if he wants those 5 points. And he's doing. Whoa! What a jump!
That was amazing.
Let's see. 127.1. Can he do it? It's a good time. It's a good time. Oh, I lost a bit. Oh,
come on! No!
21.4 for Emil Nair. Good try though. Very good try.
Very.
Oi, oi, oi. I'm glad I'm in the commentating booth instead of the co-driver seat of that one. Okay, folks,
Yes,
that was all of our 4 cars. I'm really sorry for the small amount of drivers, but not our fault, I can tell you. So, waiting for my bosses to calculate the times so I can put them on the screen for you. So Liljegren wins the event and gets 5 extra points. He's 10 points behind Thomas Paulsen, and that's gonna be a thriller.
Definitely. It makes the race much more exciting, I think.
It does. And Ari-Pekka Latvala gets second in the event. He's sure gonna be happy with that. Has still scored in every single Supercupen round. Still, Robin Liljegren has 2. And it's only those 2 who has. Okay, we're ready to show off the result. There it is. Liljegren wins 24.6. No, sorry, yeah, exactly. And Hultström is third, 21.4, and Emil Nair is fourth, 55.8 behind Liljegren. And yeah. Interesting result. 2 newcomers to the podiums here. Ari-Pekka and Emil.
Yeah, tonight was a very hard race, and last night as well. Very, very hard heat.
I think we are getting into the business middle of the season and people are starting to push harder. That could be the reason for big loss.
Yeah. Getting out of the winter rest.
Here you have the championship as well. Robin Liljegren is just 10 points behind TP there on 90 points and Robin on 80. And I guess it's going to be between them the rest of the season. I mean, Tom is still there but has work to do, I'm sure. And Hultström are third on 64 points. So 63 points, sorry. So I guess it's not too much over for him as well. I mean, he still has good chances to do well.
Definitely,
so
yeah.
Next Supercupen round then for you is the 19th and the 20th June. We are in Växjö for Dackefejden. Still heading south in Sweden before we're heading north in this fall. It's a 2-day event and I guess Thomas Paulsen will be on it from start to finish there to make up for his big mistakes this event.
Let's hope it will be an even more interesting race than today. Maybe a few more competitors
on the final stage.
Yeah,
we started
exactly.
off with 18 drivers or something and ended up with 4. So I guess it was a tough event.
I think maybe a little too hard, but I guess you can say that the best get what they deserve.
The third top 4, that's for sure. So we are not gonna hold you on any longer here today. We are done from the track and from the studio, and I have to thank Fredrik for once again joining me. It's been a thrill for sure. As always, yeah.
As always.
So see you next time on the 19th of June when we are in Växjö for Ducky Fade and me, Michael Gelling, saying thanks and
I too, Fredrik against.
great. Yeah, okay, see you in a few weeks then. Bye bye.